What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the POCO F5, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the fresh new build of the EvolutionX ROM. The version is 9.0 and this is not the first build of 9.0 guys, this is actually about the fourth build I guess. It has this Lineage OS base, so it is actually based on a fresh new sources. And in case if you are wondering about the build date, well, this is the 19th May 2024 build. And there are some known issues mentioned over here, that circle to search sometimes crashes. And there is one more thing, that is the disable hardware overlay in dev options or developer options to reduce the flickering. In case if you're having the flickering issues, you can do this option. And we have some few notes, and the auto brightness currently has been fixed. Let me just enable it. If I just cover the top part of the screen, as you can see, it reduces a little bit. And if I just remove my hand, it should increase. It increases a little bit. And if you don't know how to flash this ROM on your POCO F5, you can check out the flashing guide from the description box below. Now let me go into the settings, and inside over here everything looks pretty similar, but there are a couple of changes. I'll show you that. I have the automatic device theme kind of set, so that's why it just turned dark. By the way, in the first version of the EvolutionX 9, I faced a lot of choppiness here and there, but all of those issues right now has been fixed, and that's just insane to see that how fast right now it feels everywhere in terms of the UI. Like whichever app I try to open, I open Play Store or I open any app like Twitter, everything is just so smooth, so fast. It's just marvelous experience as of right now, I can say. Now in the security patch section, as you can see, this is the May 5th 2024 security patch, so latest stuff, and we have the stock kernel. You can see the build maintainer is of course Joe Huap, so huge thanks to the developer of this ROM. Here is the build date. Now let me show you the system settings. This is how it looks like. We get the buttons right here. In here we have the invert layout, edge long swipe action, long press power button toggle torch, and the other customizations you can notice from here. And we have the gestures right here. Quickly open camera is there. Then we have the navigation mode as well. In the settings of it, we have the navigation hint, IME button space, and we have the swipe to invoke assistant. Well, that works fine with the Gemini, no issues. We have the hold handle to search, left edge right edge customization, but you cannot really customize the thickness or the length of the pill bar as of right now, I guess. 2 and 3 button navigation is of course there. We have the lift to check phone as well, but there is no ambient display option. It just lifts or like goes into the lock screen whenever you lift your phone. That's how it is. One-handed mode also works perfectly fine. We have the swipe to screenshot, that is also working. Share, edit, delete, and even the Google Lens feature is there. Also the capture mode will appear whenever it's needed. Now we also get a system updater. This is how the system updater section right now looks like. Looks pretty flawless, I would say. You can check for updates from right here, and there are a few more options right here. You can tweak them if you want to. Now there are some changes in terms of the customization. I'll show you those later on. But first, let me show you the home screen. This is how it looks like for me because I have customized it this way. This is the pixel launcher present by default. Let me actually show you the home screen settings. As you can see, this is the pixel launcher by default, and there is the suggestion disabling option and all, but there is no double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen, but that is present for the status bar. To the left of the home screen, we have the Google's Discover page, works flawlessly. Swiping up will get you to the app drawer, swiping down will get you to the quick setting panel, and the widgets and stuff, everything is working fine. Just look at the animations everywhere. It's just flawless experience, no issues that I have faced. By the way, it right now also includes the BCR. In case you want to use the BCR or call recording options, you can. You can also use the Google Dialer's call recording option, and VoLTE calling and everything is working fine here. No need to worry. And even 5G and stuff, the 5G speeds are working great. No need to worry about that either. Now let me talk about the camera. Well, the stock camera right now is the POCO camera still. A lot of features like the ultra wide angle lens is working fine. 1x, 2x options are there. And if I go into the portrait mode, this is how it looks like. And even for the front camera, as you can see, portrait mode is working fine. Even in the photo mode, front camera and stuff, everything is working great. There is the night mode and the 61 megapixel mode as well. And here in the video settings, you will only get up to 4K and 30 fps option with the rear camera. There is no 60 fps option if you are into 4K mode. So that's how it is. If you want to shoot 60 fps, you have to switch to 1080p. Then you can shoot 1080p and 60 fps videos with it. And with the front camera as well, you can go up to 1080p and 60 fps. That's the maximum option for the front camera as well. So yeah, that is how it is. Now in the documents mode, you can of course shoot with the enhanced option, and there is the pro mode as well. So you can shoot pro mode videos if you want to, that too up to 4K and 30 fps. Now the samples you are noticing from the screens are taken with the POCO camera and the Gcam that I have tested it with. Just watch the Gcam kind of guide video that I have made separately to get the Gcam working properly. And definitely the Gcam actually gives you insane amount of results that I have to say here. Now let's talk performance. Well, in terms of performance everywhere like in Chrome and stuff, yes, it doesn't show you 120 FPS here. For some reason it shows 100 plus FPS. But yeah, it is actually running at 120 Hertz all the time, no issues that I have faced with it. And we have the Twitter and stuff. Then if I open YouTube, I'll just start some of the apps like Play Store. Okay, so let me just go home of the Play Store and let's open a few more apps like Google Home and this wallpaper app as well. And if I just start scrolling in these particular apps, let me actually show you everywhere. Just notice how smooth it is, and switching between apps, it's not a problem at all. I can just do anywhere, anything. Even in YouTube, if I start scrolling, just look at this, how fast it feels everywhere. No problems whatsoever while switching between apps or daily driving performance. Everywhere, it's just buttery smooth experience. Even the RAM management here, it's awesome. No need to worry about it. The Gemini, let me actually show you. If I just press and hold on the spill bar, the circle to search actually appears, but if I start a circle, it just doesn't work. But some of the things does work, like if I just do that one more time, I can select some particular text just like this. Okay, so it selected somewhere else as well. But yeah, it does work from Hindi kind of headline. And here, if I just hit this translate button, as you can see, as soon as I do that, it just perfectly translates the Hindi text to English on the image itself. So this is really handy for people who can't read a language. So I would say this is definitely one of the best features of Gemini, even more important in my opinion than circle to search. But yes, one more thing is that if you just tap anywhere to select a particular image, that would not work right now. As you can see, if I do that, okay, so it just selected the text, but the image actually you cannot select, it just will force close. So that is how it is. That's mentioned in the bugs list of this particular ROM. But yeah, I'm totally fine with it. I just thought showing you guys about the features of the Gemini. And in case you are wondering about the performance, here are the Antutu and Geekbench score with a CPU stress test on this particular build with some 3D Mark scores. So I have closed all the apps from memory, and right now I'm gonna just launch the BGMI. For some reason this game dashboard, it's not showing the FPS. I just turned it on, shows the FPS counter is on. Not really sure where it will show up. In terms of the graphic settings, I have selected smooth and extreme plus for the combat. Can't find a FPS quick toggle, and even this game dashboard, it's not working with the FPS. Not really sure why. But yeah, let's just continue. And I can totally say it's running at definitely 120 FPS because, or even 90 FPS. It's pretty fast, I have to say here. Okay, so I died, but yeah, overall the gaming performance should be good enough over here. I just give you an example. Talking about basic stuff, passes safety net and the basic integrity and device integrity both. So banking apps will not be a problem here. I have been using banking apps, no issues that I have faced. IR Blaster here works great, as you can see. And in terms of Google Photos, it still shows that this Pixel can back up unlimited photos and videos, so that's really nice. Even in Play Store, it shows device is certified. Now let me show you the settings stuff. Of course, in the app section, we also have the cloned apps, so the dual apps feature are still there. So you can use 2 accounts of WhatsApp or Facebook, whichever you want to. And inside notifications, there is also the flash notification kind of option. You can use it if you want to. It works great, no problems. Let me talk about the battery settings. This is how it looks like right now, and it shows this battery percentage and bar on top. We have the charging control as well. You can disable it if you want the best amount of fast charging. And we have the battery saver as well. You can use the extreme battery saver as well. The battery saver on Android 14 is just awesome, I have to say. and we have the battery information right here, so you can get to see the full hardware info of the battery. I have about 434 charging cycles, shows the cycle count properly over here, and we have the maximum battery capacity and the design battery capacity, the voltage, temperature, everything you can see from right here. And we have the thermal profiles as well, so you can set per app thermal profile from right here. Let me go back. We have the battery diagnostic stuff, and let me actually show you with the Accu battery app. I have tested the battery life. These all are estimated numbers, but still I would say it's a decent amount of number. Really good battery life in my opinion. I have been getting about 8.5 hours of screen on time, and that's just huge in my opinion. Even after using the device for a year, I'm getting 8+ hours of screen on time, so that's awesome. And we have the screen off for about 50 hours it shows, and even the combine use shows as 15 hours for me because I use the device heavily. And here in the health section for me it shows about 87%, and just notice the amount of charging cycles it shows because I keep updating into the EvolutionX ROM's new updates. So yeah, pretty much I would say the battery life that I have been getting, it's really awesome. It has improved a lot with the updates, and the fast charging here is also working perfectly fine. No need to worry about fast charging in this ROM. And even while heavily using the ROM, I did not face any kind of huge heating issues, at least on this latest build. In the sound and vibration settings, this is how it looks like, and the volume panel actually looks like this. You can change the output device from right here. Right now it shows weirdly. Let me try one more time. As you can see, this is how it looks like. You can switch the output device just like this. It's seamless, no problems that I have faced with it. In the volume panel, you can expand the volume panel just like this. You can put the phone into vibrate or silent from here. Vibration and haptic option are there. And let me tell you one thing, that the touch feedback or the vibration intensity has been improved quite a lot in this particular update. It feels much more premium, I would say. Like going back and stuff, it just gives you a proper haptic feedback. It's not very heavy or anything. It's just a very mild kind of haptic feedback that you will expect with a premium kind of device. And we have the per app volume control, dial by tone, screen locking, sound, etc. options. Dolby Atmos is also there. You can use it if you enable that. We have these profiles, dynamic video, etc. And we have the equalizer for that. Then the surround virtualizer and the dialogue enhancer, bass enhancer, volume leveler, all these things are there. We have the clear speaker option as well in case you want to use that. And let me tell you guys, I have used the EvolutionX ROM for a long time, and right now I would say at this point this is the most premium haptic feedback experience that you will get ever, that I have experienced. In my opinion, this is the best haptic feedback experience that I have been getting in this particular build, at least that I can say. Everywhere while just going home or while going back, everything, it's just flawless experience with the haptic feedback in my opinion in this particular build. In the display settings, we have the adaptive or auto brightness, and we have the brightness level. Lock screen customization is there, and there is the use device control option. In the shortcuts of the lock screen, you can change from right here. We have the dynamic clock now playing, and the always on display wake screen for notification and stuff. Dark theme option is there. There is a pitch black or pure black option. You just scroll down more, we have the live display colors, and the color calibration you can do from right here. And in terms of the normal colors, you can put it to saturated or original, P3, sRGB, all these options are there. And we have the rotation settings. And in terms of this peak refresh rate, you have 3 options from 60 to 120 Hz, and there is of course the 90 Hz in between. So if you want to save a little bit of battery and still want to enjoy a little bit of higher refresh rate, you can definitely go with the 90 Hz experience. There is also the minimum refresh rate, you can change that if you want to. And we have the smooth display as well. We have the double tap to wake, double tap to sleep, and the wake up on plug, and the per app refresh rate option is there. In terms of the wallpapers and styles, of course we are still getting the Android 14's lock screen clocks, and just notice how many clocks are there. There are a plethora of options. Just the Android 14 kind of lock screen clock options looks beautiful. And the wallpaper that I have been using, it's from the AI wallpaper app. I'll list it below in the description, do not worry. And we have the shortcuts, the lock screen kind of shortcuts. If I go into the home screen, this is how it looks like. We have the mode wallpaper section and the living universe wallpapers and stuff. All these things you will still get, no need to worry about it. Themed icons option is there, and in terms of the app grid, you can set it up to 5x5. In terms of the quick setting panel toggles, these are the toggles that I have added. Let me actually show you one by one. I have the Wi-Fi and mobile data toggle separately. I did not add the internet toggle, I just removed that. I have the Bluetooth toggle right here, and in terms of the Bluetooth toggle, if you just tap and hold, this is how it will appear right now. I think it looks a little bit different from the previous update. Let me know in the comments if you guys think so as well. And we have the flashlight, Google Home controls, auto rotate, then the battery saver. The screen recording option is there. We have the entire screen or a single app option. Then we have the record audio, and we have the show touches on screen, all these things. HEVC stuff is also there. Then we have the dark theme, night light, always on display toggling option, quick share, and we have the alarm airplane mode, do not disturb, you can enable that, and even the hotspot settings, then the data saver, QR code scanner, heads up, every option is there. And in terms of the power menu, this is how it looks like. And if you just tap on restart, I have enabled the advanced reboot, so I can directly reboot to the recovery or fast boot from right here. In terms of the security stuff, there is nothing much interesting because in the mode settings, there is no app lock as of right now. So that's how it is, but we only have the fingerprint scanner and the face unlock kind of option. So let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed first, but first let me just enable the always on display. So always on display right now looks like this. As you can see, looks so beautiful. If I just double tap to wake and sleep, the animations everywhere, it's just so smooth. Just notice this. If I just tap the fingerprint scanner, it just unlocks. And even the unlocking animation, in my opinion, is definitely one of the best. And the fingerprint scanner is flawlessly working. No need to worry about it. The overall experience of this ROM, it's just awesome as of right now. I'll just enable the lift to check phone so that I can show you how it's working. So right now I have the always on display turned off, and right now if I just put the device on the desk like this and pick it up on my hand, as you can see, it goes into the lock screen, not into the always on display, and that's how it is. These are the face unlock settings, but there is no swipe up to unlock option. But let me actually try. Let me show you how it works. So as soon as you go into the lock screen, it just unlocks. Let me just point the device towards somewhere else. And right now, if I point the device towards my face, as you can see, as soon as I do that, it just unlocks. So that's how the face unlock works. You can use it if you want to, definitely. And of course, in the fingerprint settings, we also have the touch to unlock anytime. So you can actually disable this option. If you want to press on the fingerprint scanner only, then it will unlock with your registered fingerprint. In terms of the evolver settings, this is how it looks like. And everywhere I see a little bit of change, like this themes icon has been added. It is like a substratum kind of icon, I would say. And in the themes section, we have the monet settings, and these are the options. We have the expressive, then the other options, and the color source and stuff are still there. We have the luminance, chroma factor, tint, background, etc. We have the system fonts as well, and we have the nothing dot font and stuff, and we have the lock screen clock font as well. These are the Android 13 kind of clock fonts. They have been there, and 100 plus options are there as well. Plethora of lock screen clock fonts you will get if you don't want the Android 14 kind of clocks. We have the system icons, icon shapes as well, signal icon styles, Wi-Fi icon styles, even navigation bar styles, screen of animations, the CRT and scale. Inside status bar, we have the brightness control, so you can slide a finger on the status bar to actually adjust the brightness. Quick pull down option is there, right side, left side option is there. We have the status bar tuner, headset, Bluetooth, etc. kind of options are there. Clock and date customization, you can thoroughly customize it. And we have the battery style option, and these have been decreased in my opinion. Earlier we used to get a lot of battery icons, but right now we only get this icon landscape right or left, circle, dotted circle, filled circle, and all these things. So yes, I think there will be more battery icons in the future, but as of right now, these are the options that you will get. We have the data disabled icon and even more stuff like the Wi-Fi standards. Then we have the notification count, microphone and camera stuff, screen projection, battery bar customization are there. Inside notifications, we have this island notification right now. It has been added newly. In the previous build of the EvolutionX version 9, it wasn't there. We have the alert while display is on. So this is a notification kind of sound stuff. And we have the quick settings, and in here we have the battery kind of icon. You can follow that from the status bar as well. You have the floating or clear all button. We have the automatic Wi-Fi and Bluetooth turn on option. Then we have the brightness slider position. You can have it on show always, and the position to the bottom. We have the auto brightness icon. Hide on secure lock screen is for the power menu. And here, this is really interesting. I have enabled all the security stuff. So from the lock screen, I cannot really open the power menu. As you can see right now, I can't do that. And even I cannot bring the quick setting panel stuff. If I just do that, as you can see, it's just a black screen. So there is no way to actually put the phone into airplane mode or something. You have to unlock the phone to actually get into the power menu stuff. So really good privacy kind of features, I would say. We have the auto brightness icon. So this hide on secure quick setting and stuff, it's really important in my opinion. Inside power menu, we have the power menu actions, and these are the options for that. And we have the show on secure lock screen disabled, and we have the lock screen customization. In here we have the show stats, actually is the charging info, and we have the ripple animation. Inside miscellaneous, we have the component spoofing, and in here we have all the spoofs like the play integrity fix, then the pixel props, storage encryption, unlimited Google photo storage, higher FPS in games, all these things. And we have the allow application downgrade, ignore Windows secure flags, and that's pretty much it about the customizations of this ROM. Of course, inside the connected kind of option, we have the quick share and stuff. You can enable that, and the Bluetooth devices I have tested with worked flawlessly over here. No issues whatsoever that I have faced with the headsets or even the Bluetooth speaker, even the card speaker. Everything works perfectly fine here. So what do I think about the latest EvolutionX ROM for the POCO F5? Well, in my personal opinion, guys, this is definitely one of the best possible ways to actually daily drive with a custom ROM, in my opinion, as of right now for this device. Yes, earlier builds of this EvolutionX ROM version 9.0, I couldn't really recommend. I did use them. It felt choppy, but right now I would say this is definitely one of the best experiences. They have improved a lot, and everywhere just opening apps and just like doing whatever you do, like daily driving tasks, everything is just flawless experience overall. So I would say definitely you can give it a try and you will not regret it, pretty much, in my opinion. Definitely everywhere it just feels buttery smooth experience overall. So let me know in the comments if you guys are willing to actually try it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from KTNTECH signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Until next time, please share this video with your friends so that they get to know about the best ROM for the POCO F5 right now and why I'm saying that. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.